You turn toward me under the soft holiday glow. A little surprised, a little shy, beautifully warm. The street around us faded into something simple. Just you, just me, and a night unfolding slowly. Your eyes held a hint of December softness, the kind that says more than a sentence could. I felt my breath match the rhythm of yours, falling gently into the moment you offered. Maybe this night was meant to slow us down, just enough to hear what our hearts were already saying. The way you turned toward me felt like Christmas. Not the lights, not the songs, just the warmth you brought. I didn't expect the season to feel this honest, but you stood there and suddenly everything made sense. We walk through the calm stretch of the evening, your shoulder brushing mine in quiet rhythm. The world didn't rush, and neither did we, letting each small step carry its subtle meaning. Some moments glow without trying, and yours reached me before I realized it did. The way you turned toward me felt like Christmas, a truth unfolding gently between each shared glance. If this season is meant for anything at all, it's the feeling you left glowing inside me, soft, steady, beautifully clear. Stay a little longer. The night feels brighter with you near. Every Christmas finds you somehow, in the glow of the streets, in the stillness of night. It doesn't matter where the season starts, it always leads me gently back to you. You stood beside me with that calm December smile, not rushed, not planned, just perfectly timed. Your presence softened every edge of the evening, turning the cold into something warm and effortless. We walked through the city without a destination, letting the quiet guide us more than the lights. Your steps naturally fell into rhythm with mine, as if our pace had been waiting to sink all along. Some seasons speak softly, but the meaning rises clear when you're near. Every Christmas finds you somehow, in the glow of the streets, in the stillness of night. It doesn't matter where the season starts, it always leads me gently back to you. You turned your head and the moment opened, a true settling between If this season has a place I want to return to, it's the quiet space your presence creates, where everything feels brighter without effort. Let's walk a little longer. This night knows exactly where we're meant to be. The city moved quiet beneath the light. You walked beside me with a calm I felt instantly. Your breath lingered softly in the cool December air, and the night seemed to slow just to make room for us. Somehow this season slows for us, not in grand ways, but in every small moment, in the way your gaze finds mine without trying, in the warmth that right shadows me. You brushed your sleeve against my hand, a barely there touch with more meaning than words. I felt something steady bloom inside me, a truth I didn't need the night to hide more. Maybe this feeling waited for the right quiet, for a season gentle enough to let it breathe. Somehow this season slows for us, letting each shared step carry a little more warmth. I didn't expect December to feel this honest, but here you are, and everything aligns. Sunset, we pause under a line of distant lights. You turn to warm me with a look that settled everything. No rush, no sound, just a moment unfolding like it had been waiting all year to arrive. Somehow this season slows for us, giving space to the feelings we couldn't name before. If Christmas holds a story we're meant to follow, it begins right here, where the night devours, simply because you're near. Let's stay a little longer. The quiet feels perfect. Living. The streets were empty in the early December. beside me with your hands folded gently. The world felt softer than it did last night, and I wondered if you felt it too. This quiet shit. Your voice was calm in the cold morning air, a warmth settling in each word without effort. Every small pause carried something sweet, like a truth waiting patiently between us. A quiet morning in December can feel like magic when you look at me with that gentle certainty. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just a softness telling me you're slowly letting me in. We stopped near the edge of a sleepy cafe. You tucked your hair behind your ear, almost shy. I felt the moment gather around us, a closeness growing in places we rarely touch. Maybe Christmas finds us in moments like this, where warmth rises quietly, asking nothing but honesty. A quiet morning in December can feel like magic, the kind that settles deep without needing to shine. If this season has a meaning, I'm supposed to feel it's in the way you stand beside me, turning a simple morning into something bright. Let's stay here a little longer. The day feels warmer with you. You stood beside me under the soft December glow, your breath mixing gently with the quiet of the night. There was something tender in the way you watched me, a warmth rising where the cold should have been. You leaned closer without trying to, as if the moment pulled us into its own pace. Your gaze held a softness I hadn't seen before, a truth unfolding slowly at the edges of your smile. Maybe this winter was meant to feel like this, a season that lets our hearts speak first. Tonight you feel closer than this winter, warmer than the lights stretched across the streets. If this season carries meaning I've been missing, I'm finding it now in the way you look at me. You tucked your hands deeper into your coat, but your shoulders still drifted toward mine. keep walking together. The night feels made for this. Your name showed up on my screen on a day I thought I had moved on. You wrote, "Are you around this week?" So simply, like we hadn't held whole futures in our hands. I answered slower than my heart was racing, typing calm words over shaking plans. Now you're there at the end of the busy street. Same jacket but softer in the eye somehow. The world keeps sliding past in streaks of color, while our little moment stands completely still. We don't say "I missed you" out loud, but the silence between us spells it clearly. Meet me under every light tonight. Let the city watch us start again. We'll walk through all the places we once avoided. Turn old ghosts into brand new friends. If Christmas ever chose a scene, it'd be this second where you smiled first. Meet me under every light. Don't step back, don't say not tonight. Meet me under every light. Let this feeling rewrite our life. We talk about nothing and everything at once, skipping over the parts that used to hurt. But your hand brushing mine on purpose says we're not here just for history's sake. Meet me under every light tonight. Let the crowded streets fade into a blur. If the season has one wish for us, it's giving this story a softer return. And if we're brave enough to stay, we might find something better than before. The night is wide, but I only see your outline. Paper crowns sit crooked on our heads. Mismatched socks, someone's laughter spilling over. Place credit with things we only eat this month. Every corner of the room glowing, lived in, loved. Your aunt tells the same story as last year. We all groan, then grin when the ending lands. Someone puts on a playlist too quietly, so the music feels like it's hugging the walls. These aren't perfect movie moments, but they're the ones my heart keeps replaying anyway. In the golden corners of the room, every light strand holds a piece of us. Tiny memories taped to the walls, names echoed in a language only we use. If there's a place where December feels true, it's right here, crowded and completely ours. we pretend to complain about the noise and mess, but we'd miss it all if the room ever went quiet. In the golden corners of the room, I see every year stacked softly on the last. Faces older, hearts a little wider, still showing up, still choosing this chaos. If Christmas is a song, this is the chorus, imperfect, loud, and beautifully familiar. I take a mental picture and hide it where time can't reach. And you, we chased a wave and throw shadows of the rain. I can't believe you hear it too, but the signs are in the sound you're making. For weeks and months it slowly changed. There's no thunder in the air. I hope this boat would bring us close, and I know that I still feel you there. You say it's fleeting, 'cause you don't think that storms could last this long. When you breathe so gently, I know where our hearts stay strong. You've been so untouchable, now suddenly you shine. Your flame is undeniable, even though time shows our hearts align. You say it's fleeting, 'cause you don't think that storms could last this long. And when you breathe so gently, I know where our hearts stay strong. I have held you through heavy skies. Maybe chance was more than luck. You've made me feel the wildest highs. They're burning and turning me on. You say it's fleeting, 'cause you don't think that storms could last this long. But when you breathe so gently, I know where our hearts stay strong. I know where our hearts stay strong. I know where our hearts stay strong. The season drew us near with quiet grace. Soft winter air brushing gently past our steps. You looked at me with calm December warmth, and something subtle settled between us. Lights along the street glowed faint and warm, reflecting softly in the rhythm of your breath. Each moment grew a little sweeter, unplanned, as if the night Your eyes tracing the soft glow of the night. I felt the air shift gently between us, inviting the closeness we hadn't named yet. Maybe connection begins quietly before either heart dares to speak it aloud. As the season drew us near, the truth unfolded, warm and calm beneath the holiday sky. If December keeps memories worth holding, it's this one quiet, certain, beautifully clear, where your presence shaped the meaning of the night. Let's stay a little longer. Everything feels softer with you near. The evening softened as we stepped outside. Your breath drifting warm through the fading light. You looked at me with a quiet December calm, a feeling rising slowly in the gentle cold. We walked beneath a small glow of street lamps, your shoulders settling near mine naturally. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just the warmth building in simple steps. Some truths arrive quietly, waiting for a calm moment to be seen. The moment the evening softened, I felt you, a closeness forming with every shed breath. No bright displays, no grand design, just your presence turning winter warm. You paused near the corner as snow began lightly, your eyes reflecting soft tints of the night. I felt the world slow down around us, as if the season made space for something real. Maybe the heart understands first, before any words dare to appear. The moment the evening softened, truth unfolded, man and you, we crossed the road, and there are echoes of the past, and I can't believe you feel it too. But the signs are in the way you act again. I've seen the weeks, I've seen the change, and the fire growing near, and I hoped the spark would turn to flames. And I know that I still need you here, here. You say it's different, 'cause you don't think that love could grow this strong. But when you whisper softly, so unpredictable. Now suddenly I know your soul is undeniable. And even though time shows how love will grow, you say it's different, 'cause you don't think that love could grow this strong. Softly, I know where our hearts belong. I'd have held you through endless nights, and if fate was just enough, you've made me feel the warmest light. You say it's different, 'cause you don't think that love could grow this strong. When you whisper softly, I know where our hearts belong. I used to dread my days alone, quiet and heavy. City signs were just directions, never stories. Then one soft December evening, out of nowhere, hope slipped in like a stranger who already knew me. Storefront glass held tiny scenes of love and laughter. I watched them from a distance, hands inside my sleeves. But something in the air felt gently different, like this year wasn't planning to leave me out again. Maybe hope doesn't shout, it just leans closer. Ooh, breathing warmth into spaces I thought were gone. December kept a light for me, hidden in the corners of an ordinary street. Not a miracle, just a quiet turning. When lonely days loosen their grip on me, now every little glow I see feels like the world saying stay. stranger smiling back without a reason, and knowing I don't have to walk this year alone. If I ever doubt what I can be, I'll remember this month that quietly chose me. Somehow this winter turned kind, and I'm finally ready to believe And in the instance it hates we chase the light, that are fragments of the storm. I can't believe you breathe it too, but the clues are in the way you move it. For nights and months I've sensed the pull. My rhythm getting loud, and I pray this beat would swell to waves. And I know that I still crave you now. You say it's tangled, 'cause you don't think that love could bend this far. And then by when you whisper slowly, I feel we're right beneath the stars. You've been so electric then, oh suddenly I glow, and your flame is so magnetic. And even though time rises the way it flows, you say it's tangled, 'cause you don't think that love could bend this far. When you whisper slowly, I feel we're right beneath the stars. I have found you through silent storms. Maybe signs were just enough. You've sparked me with the purest form. I'll hold it and show it. You say it's tangled, 'cause you don't think that love could bend this far. When you whisper slowly, I feel we're right beneath the stars. I feel we're right beneath the stars. Steam from the cups drew little halos between your smile and the window light. You were tracing shapes on the table with your finger, lines that went nowhere but still felt like a map. Outside, December rushed by in red and silver. Inside, time took off its coat and sat with us. You laughed at something small, then covered your mouth loud, like you'd accidentally let the whole closeness told the story anyway. This little holiday room for two turned an average day into something rare. No tinsel, no big Christmas soundtrack, just your presence making the season clear. If I get only one wish this year, it's to find this table again with you next December. You slip on your coat, but left your warmth in my mind. We stepped away from the busy holiday streets, finding a quiet corner where the world felt softer. Your voice dropped into a warm, gentle tone, as if the night had given us permission to slow down. You looked toward the distant glow of the houses, but your eyes returned to mine with something deeper, a calm certainty resting quiet behind your breath, holding more meaning than the season around us. Maybe this moment wasn't planned, but it felt like something we've been moving toward all night. The secret this evening kept for us was simple, a warmth unfolding right where our hands nearly touched. No grand gestures, no bright displays, just you beside me in that quiet pool we didn't name. We walked a little further without speaking, letting the silence wrap itself gently around us. Your steps fell into rhythm with mine, and the night opened enough for the truth to breathe. Some closeness doesn't need words, it grows in the spaces we share without trying. The secret this evening kept for us felt honest, a softness rising where the cold ones live. If this season holds moments worth remembering, I know this is one. The calm between us, carrying more warmth than any light around us. Stay with me a little longer. This night brought something I'm not ready to lose. Somewhere else the night is folding around you. Different streets, different skies, same cold air. I imagine how the snow might find your shoulders, and how you tilt your head when you feel it there. My city hums with quiet sound. We stood near the edge of the decorated street, the lights flickering softly above the winter air. You turned your head just slightly towards me, and your quiet smile carried more warmth than the night. The world moved gently around us without rushing, people passing with their own holiday stories. But for a moment, time slowed where we stood, as if the season paused to give us space. Maybe closeness begins this way, not suddenly, but in the softest seconds we let happen. When your quiet smile reached me, everything changed. Not loudly, not clearly, but deep enough to feel. The night grew warmer, the season felt softer, and I knew something inside me had already chosen you. You step closer as if drawn by instinct, your breath settling comfortably near my own. We didn't speak, we didn't have to. The stillness between us held its own meaning. Some moments don't ask for attention, they simply grow where the heart finally listens. When your quiet smile reached me, the world brightened, the truth unfolding gently with every shared glance. If Christmas holds a moment I'll never forget, it's this one, the calm certainty you gave me without a single word spoken. Let's stay here a little longer. Your smile feels like the beginning of something real. The workshop smelled of pine and warm paint, tiny bells scattered across the wooden table. You held a brush with steady care, focused quietly, while I tried to follow your rhythm without ruining mine. Your laughter slipped out when glitter hit my sleeve, a bright, honest sound I'd never heard so close. You handed me a ribbon with your fingertips brushing mine, and something delicate settled in the space between us. Sometimes connection starts with small tasks, two hands working side by side without planning it. The ornaments we didn't mean to make together shaped the evening into something warm and true. Paint on our fingers, light on your cheeks, turning a simple craft into a moment I won't forget. If winter ever whispered softly, it was in the way you looked at me then. You lifted your ornament toward the light, colors softening into a gentle glow. I caught you smiling before you realized it. December air. Maybe closeness forms in borrowed moments where nothing grand happens, but everything changes. The ornaments we didn't mean to make together became more than paper, paint, or careful lines. They held a memory we created without speaking, a tender pause tucked inside the holiday night. If Christmas carries hidden treasures, this is one I'll keep in both hands. You walked out with your ornament and left the warmth of the moment with me. Scissors rest beside the tape. Soft light pools across the floor. You folded the paper with careful attention, edges lining up better than expected. I watched the way you paused between motions, like every small choice mattered tonight. The room filled with colors and quiet patience, boxes waiting for names to be written. You smiled at something only you noticed, and that smile stayed longer than the music. Some nights deadly more than objects, they put our thoughts back into place. Between paper, ribbon, and borrowed time, I felt something settle clearly inside. Not excitement, not surprise, just knowing that this moment was already enough. If Christmas asks what I held closest, it was this calm between you and me. You handed me the last folded corner. Our fingers met without hesitation. No rush to finish, no reason to hurry. The night felt kind enough to wait. We didn't talk about tomorrow or promises, just stayed with what felt honest right now. Sometimes certainty doesn't arrive loudly, it arrives when nothing needs fixing. Between paper, ribbon, and steady breast, the season revealed what mattered most. Not what was wrapped, not what was hidden, but who remained after everything was done. It formed has a quiet language. Tonight spoke it fluently. Tonight spoke it fluently. The gifts were finished. The feeling stayed. name still sleeps inside my message list. Untouched lines holding older versions of us. I scroll past jokes that once felt effortless, and pause where silence learned my voice. The room is quiet, lit by a restless screen. Every time Stan feels closer than it should. I didn't plan to open this tonight, but December has a way of pulling memory forward. Some connections never fully close. They just wait for the right season to breathe again. In these unread messages of December, I hear your tone like it never left. Not regret, not longing, just a softness asking if time changes less than we thought. If hearts keep records too, mine still remembers how to find you. I type a sentence, then erase it slowly, letting the cursor blink like a quiet dare. Not everything needs to be reopened, but some doors deserve a second knock. Maybe the past isn't calling me back. Maybe it's only reminding me who I was. And how certain feelings survive distance without ever needing explanation. In these unread messages of December, I don't feel alone the way I used to. Whatever happens next, I understand now. Some warmth never expires. It just waits patiently for the moment we're ready again.